this video, I'm going to show you how to make a zero Tsum Tsum with a glow-in-the-dark nose. This was requested to me by one of my subscribers many months ago, and I got around to doing it today. So let's get started. Now for zero, I have this piece of white polymer clay, and I kept it the same shape at the back, a nice oval. What I did was I just flattened down the front of it, like this. Now what I'll do is I'll squeeze it with my fingers and make it more pointed. And then what I'll do is just curve up the very tip of it, like this. Now for zero's eyes, I have two round pieces of black polymer clay, tiny pieces. And what I'll do is I'll just put one on this side, like this, and then one on the other side, over here, and then I'll just press them down with my finger, or you could also use the back of a pencil or something. Then I'll be working on his nose. Now for zero's nose, I'll be using a special kind of clay. This is actually glow-in-the-dark clay by Sculpey. And I found this at Michael's. You can also find this at Hobby Lobby, and it comes in 4 glow-in-the-dark colors, but I'll be using orange. Since his nose glows in the movie, I thought that'd be really cool to have his nose glow. So here I have an orange bowl, and what I did was I put a little piece of wire in his snout, and then what I'll do is I'll just slide my bowl right on front of that. Just carefully slide it down, and just like that, Zero has his little glow-in-the-dark orange nose. I already have both of Zero's ears shaped out, so what I'll do is put one on either side, like this. Put one on the other side. And then what I'll do is I'll just press them down with the back of this. Press each one down until it attaches to the clay. And then I'll actually leave them pointing forwards so that I can get started on his cape. Now I finished pressing down Zero's ears. I'll still leave them pointed forwards because I'll attach his cape now. So this is the cape I made. I used a picture of him online to kind of figure out what shape it would have. And now I'll just place this right on top of where I flattened his ears, so that will cover that crease. And then I'll go all the way under here, underneath him, and just press it flat under here. There's one more thing I need to do before I actually push back his ears or fold back his ears. I have this red clay here that I shaped into a log, a very thin one, and this will be for his collar because he actually does have a red collar that he wears. So right on top of his cape, going all the way around, pressing it down at the end, and then what I'll do is just cut off the excess. So I'll take my little knife and then just cut off the excess down here, and then turn him around and cut off the excess on this side. And he doesn't have any feet, so I don't need to add any feet to my little zero Tsum Tsum. The last thing I need to do before I bake him is actually take his ear, and then I'm just going to fold that backwards because his ear is pointed backwards, like that. And then I'll do the same thing with the other side. Take his ear and point it backwards like this, so that when it bakes it will fold nicely backwards. And now my zero Tsum Tsum is ready to bake. Now my zero Tsum Tsum has baked and he's hardened, and when he cooled I glossed him all over with this Sculpey gloss. I'll see if I can show you guys what he looks like in the dark so that you can see his nose glowing. Now this is a very grainy video, but it gives you an idea of what Zero looks like with his nose glowing in the dark. Thanks so much for watching, and please don't forget to share this video.